In today's video, book burning. Hi and welcome back to Dad's channel. Thanks for popping by. It's great to see you. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't already and get some other people on board and they can come along on the journey as well. Always remember to comment and like the video. In today's video, what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about the Great Reset and what it really is, or what it may possibly be. Without further ado, let's take a look. When this idea of the Great Reset first started rearing its head some time ago, it was commented on by many social media personalities such as Jordan Peterson, Neil Oliver, Russell Brand and many others, about some financial reset whereby we poor would be kept in our place by the rich and the elite and the political types. But is that the actual reality of the Great Reset? I don't know. It's strange. We're in very strange financial times where big energy companies are making huge profits, double their normal profits in fact, whilst we're watching the prices of gas and oil go down and down and down. That doesn't make sense to me. We're watching when companies such as British Gas can break into people's homes and force them to behave in a certain way. And that seems rather strange to me, that these companies are allowed to do all this. Anyway, is that the Great Reset? Is this the financial Great Reset? Well, there's another reset happening as far as I can see, and that's a social reset. And I'm going to start off by reading something to you. And it hasn't been adjusted. So, every record has been destroyed or falsified. Every book rewritten. Every picture has been repainted. Every statue and street building has been renamed. Every date has been altered. The process is continuing day by day and minute by minute. History has stopped. Nothing exists except an endless present in which the party is always right. Now that's a quote from 1984 by George Orwell. I'm sure you've heard that quote or read it recently. And George Orwell was going on at the Thought Police, and this is what the Thought Police did. They sat around in offices changing things that didn't read right, that they thought should be different. And that seems to be what's happening in society at the moment. A section of society, the wokes, are saying that they are oppressed by certain other behaviour, although they seem to be quite happy oppressing other people into doing things. Now, obviously the big thing at the moment is Roald Dahl's books are being rewritten by Puffin. And Puffin, whether they're doing it themselves or whether they're being forced to do it, bullied to do it, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure where this is headed either. Recently, I was in Berlin and I was standing outside the Humboldt University. Now, if you know your history, outside the Humboldt University in Berlin is where a lot of the book burning by the Nazis took place during the 1930s. And they burnt these books because they didn't agree with them. They didn't have the right wording. They didn't have what the Nazis wanted. They didn't want people to have an idea beyond what the Nazis stood for. Have we learned nothing from history? We are currently, as George Orwell put it, adjusting books. We are falsifying records. We are book burning. Have we learnt nothing? This is pretty serious, really, and it really does need commenting on. And I want you to be commenting below and asking your friends and your relatives where they see this is going. Now, I know I'm not alone in this kind of thinking, because I've seen plenty of comments on social media, places like Facebook, etc., of people who are also fed up with this. I've run out of patience for a man or a woman wanting to be recognised as the other. And there was a great example just the other day of a man who said he wanted to be recognised as a woman, went into a ladies' toilet at a railway station and assaulted a woman. How could that ever be acceptable? A violent male prisoner identifies as a woman and wants to be transferred to a women's prison. How in God's name can that be acceptable? We are going down a road that is just beyond me, and my tolerance level I've gone past it. I'm fed up with you wokes. I'm sick to death of changing books, rewriting history, and doing all the things that George Orwell said would come true in his 1984 book. If you haven't read it, go and read it, and you will recognise the society within which we live today. So we don't all get along, we're not all nice people. It's the way society is, and it always has been and always will be. Anyway, let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.